I'm back. But a lot's changed. First of all, I got a I got a PC. So that's why we're playing Sea of Thieves today. And I'll just get right into the video. Because why not? So we start off the day. We saw a skeleton ship, which is an NPC ship, and we just decided, why not? Let's go for it. So let's see where this first clip takes us. So the first clip, we are looting, so we could go ahead and get everything. You know what I mean? Get all the wood, cannonballs, food, everything we need to take this skeleton ship down. So obviously this is the last thing I get. I look at the map to see exactly where I am, and I know that according to the ship, the front of the ship, it is to the right. So we raise the anchor and then turn the wheel all the way, and then we set the sails. So we're heading towards the direction of that ship, and then we realize, crap, I forgot the emissary flag. So I'm throwing myself back. Yeah, and then this is a clip of me where I'm supposed to go, that bottom left part right there. I'm supposed to be right there, but of course I missed it. So we hurry up, get back to the dock, and we see the ship, make sure it's not running into any rocks or anything, and we run back, and running, finally we get here, and okay, but turns out we can't raise the emissary flag because we're not close enough. And emissary flag, what it does is it gives you a multiplier boost on whatever you sell to the gold hoarder, and that was my reaction when I figured that out. So we spawn back on the ship, and we turn it around, we dock it, lower the anchor, and we hear that music, which signifies we are finally about to go and actually make some money. So we look out to the place where we were headed. Actually, that was where the skeleton ship was, and we don't see it. So I look around, make sure, I don't know, try to find another one. But anyways, I turn the wheel, and then I raise anchor, and then I set sail again. But on the way, I get a little bored, and yeah. Yeah, the Battlefield 1 theme song. I don't know what I was doing. But we go up to the lookout post and look around. Because, I don't know, let's see if I can find it. So maybe it's... Where did this ship go? And I kept asking myself. But maybe it's turned to the left and turned to the right. I don't know. So I looked and I looked and I looked, but finally decided maybe it's not time to go. So I look and I saw this ship right here, and this ship is a sunken ship, and it's pretty good because it has loot on it. So we decided maybe we're gonna go right there. It also has a special chest on it, because that special chest is signified by like a twirly thing in the sky, which we'll see once we get closer. You see that? But we lower the anchor, and then we get ready to dive in to the water. So here we go. And I'm bringing my loot back. Not even halfway done looting the place. Got some loot though, and we hear the phrase "time to eat." So naturally, what any Sea of Thieves player would do, I just start burning the ship down, because none of this stuff saves. But we realized there's a better way to do this, and on this ship, the sunken ship, I found a keg. So I decided, what better way to do it than this? So this is what I did. You can hear that explosion. And there goes the mast. And here's a shot of the ship just burning until it sinks. And the reason why I put it down low is because it would create more holes and make it sink faster because I had to go eat. But I decided that's not where I want to end. So after I ate, we got back in another match, looted up again, looted all this stuff, and we got ready to go on another adventure. But we did activate a quest that it's basically a vault, and this is the first island that we would go to. But that vault has a bunch of chests in it, and just gold sitting on the ground and everything. You'll see once we get there later in the video. But here I almost mess up really bad. So I almost run straight into the building. All that happens is one tiny hole of damage, which I got so lucky. So there it is. Takes like 2 seconds to patch up. So turns out, so we go on this island, and here I am failing to throw this out, but there we go, I got it. So turns out we don't even need to go to this island. Found out after a little bit, and we raised the anchor and set sail again. Turn the wheel all the way to the left and head to the next island that's on the way. And we're going to use this compass that's given to us by the quest to go to the islands to find pieces of a map. So using the compass, it only tells us the direction to go, not a specific island. So we're supposed to head that direction. So we do. And what island did we get to? Chicken Isle. And so it's actually on, part of the map is actually on this island. Thankfully, I actually went to the right one. And so I eventually dropped the anchor, and I yeet myself in the water. And you see I changed swords. I did have a parrot kind of one, so there it is. Picked up the map, part of the map, and we raised anchor again, and we set sail to the next island. Or there's lights in the distance over there. What that is that's an actual skeleton ship, and I was like, I missed out on the one at first, so let's do it this time. So here we go. And this skeleton ship, it looks to be smaller, and once we get closer you'll see. This is a sloop. It only has one sail, and you can tell it's a skeleton ship by the arrangement of lights and just the sail, because the sail's not connected at the bottom, so it just like free flows at the bottom. So here I am trying to get the best positioning. They open up to a broadside, but it's weird because they don't really shoot any shots. But I hit that shot, I hit that shot, I hit that shot, and the first few shots I actually hit. And I'm trying to turn it to the left, and I already raised my sail a little bit so I could have better maneuverability while maintaining speed. That's the best thing for a fight. But I missed all of these. I literally missed all of these shots. They were terrible. That one was more on shot, but they were bad. Alright, so here I go straightening out. So, because they just opened up to a broadside, but they could have hit me. But I guess the skeleton wasn't on the cannon. So here I go, and I hit all of these shots. This is really what devastates them. The hit markers is when I hit a skeleton, but there's like a little music cue that plays when I actually hit the ship itself. So yep, here I am just literally unloading on them. All of these shots are hitting. You might not be able to see them, but it just goes through the waves and hits their ship. And what I'm trying to do is spread it out so they have more holes to patch instead of like one tier 3 hole. So there we go. And this pretty much finishes them off. That right there literally just demolished them. So I'm trying to turn around here to try to get more shots because I'm not completely sure, because maybe they're still alive. But it turns out they end up sinking. There's a ship right there. I'm trying to get a good position so I can use the harpoon at the front of the boat to get all the loot. So here I'm turning the ship, and I drop the anchor. Well, almost dropped the anchor. There it is. And then what I do here is I jump in the water to make sure that I'm in a good position, and if if I see the loot, and there it is, the shiny stuff going right up to where I want it to be. And here I am using the harpoon, and that was a pretty good shot. That thing is kind of small, so yep, there's that. And then what we see is a galleon ship. That is literally, so it's a 4-player ship in Sea of Thieves, and I'm going against it as a solo sloop. I have the smallest boat, and I'm going against the biggest boat. It's a skeleton ship, so it's an NPC, so it's possible, but it's still going to be tough. So once we get close enough, we're going to raise the sail some. We're going against the wind, which is not really that favorable, so we're going really slow. But this was a really tough fight, but it turns out there's also another one behind it as well. But the thing about these is they don't attack unless you attack first. So we can take on one at a time. And as you can see, the one in the back is kind of appearing. But it's good that you can only take on like whatever you want to at one time or another, because that enables, like, I don't know, if you don't want to fight it, then you can just cruise right past it. So, but this thing is, we're opening up to a broadside, and see, if they would attack right on, we would have been demolished right here, because they have, I think, 4 cannons on each side of the deck. We only have 1. I mean, it's only me, but I have to maintain the sails, the wheel, and the cannons, and also maintain the holes that puncture. So I don't know why I started shooting right now, but what I was trying to do is keep the skeletons off the cannons as well. So that's why I was shooting high right here. But literally, the bottom layer of the galleon, that's like below the water, so that's mainly where you want to hit. But this was a stupid play by me. I got out the fireballs and I didn't maintain the wheel right, so we ended up ramming a galleon. That skeleton shoots me. I think I have food on me. I throw the flame and I try to get food, try to eat, but I die, and here's my reaction. No! Yeah, I was pissed. But we'll eventually go to the afterlife, the ferryman. I don't know what the ship's called, but we eventually, the door opens, we run in it, and hopefully we're praying that this ship is still alive. And sure enough, it is, because usually when you either get knocked off the boat or you get killed, your sloop is gone. If you're doing a solo sloop, if you're doing it with somebody else, there's still a chance. But in this case, if you're by yourself, there's a huge chance that ship will literally sink. But we eventually got close, and yeah, for some reason the fire came back after we put out the other ones, but we ended up ramming it right here. That sounds because I didn't manage the wheel once again. But yeah, that was difficult. And here I am getting back on the cannons, just pelting them. Those are actually hits, because I told you that bottom layer was below the water. That's where you want to hit mostly if you're trying to do instant damage and trying to make them freak out right away. But we're on the right cannons, and what I should have done is turn to the right here, because they were turning to the left, which opens me up to their broadside, which is not that good. But we do eventually sink them, and well, finally, that was tough. So we gathered the loot, and I'm missing really bad. And I miss again, but I think this next one is I actually get it. Yep, I get it. But then we go to the next galleon ship, and we sink it with the ram strap, best strat right here. We hit it, and they sink. You'll see the skeletons just disappeared. And we get the loot. You see I did good right there, but we also miss again. But we finally, after that, we went and got the other pieces of the map with the original quest, and we went to the location of the vault, because we have the key now, which is this, the board key, which is on Devil's Ridge, and we place the key, that opens up, and we are ready to go to the vault. But the vault has a time limit on it, and you can only get so much loot within that time. So it's basically a rush to get however much you can fit in your pockets, basically, or get out the door. But I was waiting for a while, then I said this, open sesame, and then it opened. I was just playing around, but we run in, we get the first chest, we run back, we get the second chest, and then we just repeat this process over and over again. And this chest that I just picked up is not really worth that much, but pick up that chest, we keep going until finally the door shuts. Boom. And now we head to the outpost to sell. And we raise the sails, lower the anchor, and we sell. There's the first chest, second chest, and then we skip all the way to the last chest. I think I was at like 140,000, and then I'm up at like 170,000, whatever that says. So we made a good one. But if you enjoyed this video, hope you like the video, and if you like me, which probably, I don't know what you think about me, just subscribe. It's free, and you can always take it back later. Thank you all for watching the video. I hope you have a wonderful day.